Right, guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about this spreadsheet that I've created with major help from someone in my Discord, by the way. I did this originally, and they pointed out some formula errors that I'd left in, and yeah, they fixed it with me. We managed to get it working in a really good spot. So this is a Warcraft value or Warcraft Rumble value calculator. You know those little packs that show up in your shop and you're never sure whether to buy them, you don't really know how much value they are? This is going to help you calculate the value. Not only will it help you calculate the value of gold that it's worth, but also help you calculate what that would be worth in your local currency. And then it will also help calculate what that percentage value increase is from what you pay for it versus what it's actually worth. And we're going to put actually worth in inverted commas because obviously we're buying things in a video game. But it just helps you make purchasing decisions a little bit better. So, first of all, the thing that I need to explain to you is this little sort of set of columns over here. This here is the only thing that you need to change. If you change the gold refill packs to reflect your currency or whatever you're paying for it, mine are all in GBP, but it will change everything else to reflect around these values. So these are the values that you need to change and the only ones that you need to change. What it'll do is it'll then work out an estimated cost for lots of the different things in the game based on their gold value. Now, some of these things are implied value. Mythic tomes you can't buy outright as far as I'm aware, but you can get an implied value from them based on the fact that they offer you 11 pages of what a megatome would offer you, so you can kind of work it out what that is. Modest XP boosts, you won't be able to get those individually, but you can often buy leaders with a major or modest XP boost, and then you can kind of work out in your collection level what that would be worth in terms of gold. If you minus away the star that you get for the leader, and then you also add in the, you then take the cost of what that would be beyond. So that, for instance, you can buy a leader for 320 gold with a major XP boost. You take the 120 gold away for the leader star, you get 200 gold for the major XP boost. A modest XP boost gives you about half XP, and a mega XP boost gives you about 2.5 of a major XP boost. So you can kind of work out what the goal values would be. And then we have the values of things in the grid in terms of common, uncommon, rare, mini, epic, blah, 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 blah. What I've also added that is not particularly relevant for this actual calculation, but it is something that may come in useful, is what the increased value is, what value you get out of buying uncommon, rare, and epic minis and leaders in the grid if you are buying them for the first time. So you're getting that upgrade for the first time. So for instance, if you buy an epic mini in the grid and you don't actually own that mini, or you're buying it from like basically 1 star, you're getting about 70% extra value from the stuff that you're saving in terms of material costs. And that's like the Arclight energy and the rare cores, etc. It's actually a little bit more than 71% because I haven't actually added in the core costs, which is really silly of me. But I will add the core costs in, and then it'll be an even higher percentage at that point. But I haven't. By the way, just if anyone brings up, I haven't actually added the core costs in because until this point, I forgot that you had to use cores to upgrade your minis. Anyway, I'll do that after this, and I'll change it to reflect that. That's not really the most important point, though. What we're trying to work out is when you buy a pack, what's that pack value actually going to be worth compared to gold? Now, very important, the variable in terms of what one piece of gold is worth in my currency, I'm using this cell here. The reason I'm using this cell here is because from 1200 to 12,000, you can see that the actual cost stays in line with the value of gold that you're buying. So the actual value of gold piece per piece that you're buying doesn't actually go up that much between 1200 and 12,000. So that's why I'm using this cell here as my variable, and that's the cell that will change for all of you when you change your currencies here. What we then do is we then look at a bundle. Let's take the bundle in the shop, on the Battle.net shop right now, which is the $8.99 Black Friday bundle. In it is 2,400 gold, 2 rare cores, 4,000 Arclight energy, and 1 mythic tome, giving me a total estimated gold value of 4,800, an estimated cost of what that would be to buy the gold outright. So let's say you could buy 4,800 gold outright. It would cost you about 35 or 36 pounds. We then put the actual cost in, which is £8.99, and that gives you a roughly, if I can just move my camera down a little bit, that gives me a roughly 400% value. So you're getting a 400% value or so out of that pack. We can also have a look at what other packs might cost. So I'm going to quickly go into my store now on my Warcraft Rumble if it loads up. And you have those little special offers that often occur. What you can do is you can work out what the special offers would be in terms of value, and that's what I'm going to do in just a moment. But you can see the Black Friday deals are actually good value in terms of what they offer you. A lot of gold, a lot of XP, rare cores, Arclight energy. You are getting a lot for your money. Again, caveat, you're spending on a virtual mobile game, so the value is only relative to what else you can get in the game for the amount of money that you're spending. So we'll have a look here at the special. So I can get 2 in the store right now. I can get 20 leader stars, so I can get Cairn and Sneed. Let's also say that you're going to get the 2 units, and I can also get 1,800 gold. Okay, that's bringing me a value of £33, and it's costing me £17.99. So it gives me, so that's giving us about 185% value, which is about in line with what you'd expect. With the other offer that I've got is a Mythic Tome. I have 18,000 Arclight energy, and we also have 2 epic cores, giving me a cost of about £50 and a gold value of 6,700. That would cost me $26.99 to buy. So you're seeing that you're not getting as much value out of the special offers that are being shown in the store as well. There is also a Black Friday deal that I will quickly bring up if I can. I think it is 3 megatomes, and I think it's 1,800 gold or so. And I think it is a $4.49 offer. I will double check that, just one second. So it wasn't as many coins, it was 1,000 coins. But you're still getting, as you can see, essentially a 400% value, almost 420% value out of that. So both of the Black Friday deals are very, very high value compared to what maybe you can get offered in the shop. But when you see things, those limited time offers that you get displayed, feel free to use this calculator to work out exactly how much they are worth. And that will help you kind of make a decision about whether they're worth purchasing. I think those special offers are not particularly high value, but they're higher value than just buying gold outright. So if you've got the decision between a special offer and buying gold outright, most of the time the special offers are going to get you more value. It also depends on what you want in terms of resources as well. But obviously, the limited time offers usually present the most value, and you can use this calculator to check out what they're worth. Ideally, eventually, I'd love to be able to build a second tab on this that shows you the percentage value across offers that you get given. So that'll be a little project for me to do after this. But yeah, hopefully you guys can use it. There is a download link in the description below, and there is a view link as well. The view link will not allow you to edit it, but you might be able to copy it into Google Sheets. The download link you can then download and upload to Google Sheets, or use it in Excel, or whatever you want to do. And I think this should be working now after all the fixes I got from my Discord. So appreciate all the input I've had on this, and I hope you guys find it a useful resource.